So after recording this video, I'm gonna go home and play some video games for the rest of the evening. And you're going to go home and backtest for the next 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. Yet I'm still making more in trading than the majority of people who are going to go home and backtest tonight. Why? Because I get paid for the decisions I'm making, not for my efforts. So I've taken 2 trades today. One of them I had to close. I closed it. Instead of losing 1%, I lost 0.45%, and I just closed and it went straight to the stop loss afterwards. Then I took another trade just right now, an hour ago, and I hold it for like 45 minutes, an hour, and then I just closed, break even, no feelings, no emotions, nothing. I don't care. I think I made 0.1% on that trade. So overall, I'm down 0.4% today, and I'm most likely done trading for the day. And I'm gonna go home and focus on something completely different. You know why? Because my fear of losing in trading is far greater than my need to be right or to win. Because the brain produces way more, like, it gives you way more pain if you lose than it gives you pleasure if you win. Why? Because if you win, it's already moving on to the next thing. It doesn't mean anything for your survival anymore. Like, it just like, okay, fine, nice, that's just one win. You're not going to survive for the rest of your life based on that one trading win. But if you lose, you get a lot of pain in the markets. And I know from experience that my win rate, my only goal is to increase my win rate. And how do I do that? I do that 2 ways. I do that by not losing 1% all the time. I can lose 0.5% or less sometimes because I just see that the trade isn't that good anymore. I've already been in the trade for like 45 minutes and it's not moving, displacing in my direction. Then I'm just like, I don't want to be in this anymore. Like, I know the market wants a bit of my capital as well. Like, I know the market is thirsty for my trading account and it wants my capital, but I'm going to make it extremely difficult for the market to steal from me. That's why I'm more afraid of losing than I'm of winning. And I called out these trades to my Discord members as well, and I told them, look for an entry here, all of that. And people were like, bro, I took a break from trading, like, price action in October was terrible. And I'm like, who cares about price action in October was terrible? Like, then you just go break even. Like, you can't just blame price action. I saw that price action was terrible now today, and I just exited the trade break even. But you don't know that in advance if price action is going to be bad or not. Like, when you trade after your plan, you are in good belief, and if the market proves you otherwise, then you can go break even, then you can close the trade. But you can't blame, like, bad traders want to blame everything else, yet they don't blame themselves. Like, you want a money back guarantee, but you don't want a money back guarantee from yourself, like a 30-day guarantee or something. Like, you blame the market, you blame bad price action, even streamers blaming, oh, market was too choppy after 3 losses in a row. I'm like, bro, you didn't notice the market was choppy before you took 3 losses in a row. Like, now you're talking about choppy price action. Like, and I know people know this stuff. Like, you know better, but you keep doing the same stuff. And like, I don't know what to tell you guys, but like, do you think it's fun for me to close the trade break even? Like, it's not fun for me either to close the trade break even. Like, I didn't make any money today in the markets. It's not fun. But like, that's why if you really need to have fun, you need to do something else. Like, when you are in the market, you need to act like a professional. If you want to have fun, you can go and do something else. Then you can come back to the charts when you're ready to do this like a grown-up. Like, before you blame the strategy, please take accountability. Like, it's not that difficult. Like, today I protected my capital, and then I'm just waiting for a better opportunity tomorrow, like Wednesday, whenever, and I'm going to get something from the market. And it's like, anyone watching this video can make 1% this week. Like, could you make 1% this week? Obviously you could. Like, that's not difficult to do. Now, what is 1% a week in 4 weeks? Like 1 month? That's 4%. What's 4% on a 200k account? That's $8,000. Yet most people just, like, they can't do this. Like, it's so simple. Anyone can make 1% a week on average. Like, 1%, guys, are you kidding me? Like, who can't make 1% in a single week in the markets? Like, that's crazy. Like, just make 1% a week, like, at least. And how do you do that? You do that by not losing unnecessarily. You do that by not losing. Like, you don't need to lose a single 1% on every single trade. Sometimes you do, but like a lot of times, if you've been in the trade for like 45 minutes, you see that it moved a bit in your direction, then it filled some fair value gap, then it's going against you again. Like, can't you just say, like, bro, it already made a retracement and then it looks like it wants to go up. I've been in this trade for 45 minutes, 1 hour. It's not moving in my direction. Let's think about closing this position. And you get this intuition as well that you should close, yet you just sit there and you just watch it move against you, and you feel so stupid afterwards. Like, just lose less on every position. And at that point, like, people think that you need a sick win rate, like, or high risk reward on every single trade. No, you just need to not lose that much and that often. Like, that's, like, anyone can make money in trading. Like, anyone watching this, I'm sure you get a 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5 sometimes. Like, that's not the difficult part. The difficult part is to not lose that much. Can you reduce your loss, for example, in the next trade to 0.5% instead of 1% if you sit in the trade for long? Like, I'm sure you could do that. Let's say you do that 4 times a month. That's 2%. That's 2% that you shouldn't be losing. So already then it's a large difference. Instead of losing those 2%, that's 2% a month. Like, that's $2,000 a month, and like, that's almost half a salary. Like, it's not that difficult, guys. Just think about it. If the trade isn't moving in your direction, just chill. Like, it's not that difficult. But I think the majority of people just, like, you try to copy everyone else. That's the issue. You need to find out what works for you. Like, even what I'm telling you may not work for you. I'm just saying what works for me. Like, I'm just breaking this down trade by trade, step by step. Like, don't think about the next 10 trades, just think about the next trade you're going to take. Make sure it's high quality. Make sure you're entering at the right place. Make sure that you don't sit in a trade for 45 minutes and then let it hit full stop loss. Just exit earlier, just reduce the loss, and then just move on. I've done this 2 times today, and if I didn't do that, then I would be violated by the market. I would be down 2% on the week already on Monday instead of 0.4%, and all hope is already gone. Like, how am I gonna recover that? Like, you make it so difficult for yourself because you just, like, let's say you start the week 2% in drawdown. Like, how, like, it's going to be so difficult for you to recover that. Like, let's say you lose one more time, that's 3%. Like, at that point, you're like, this is just not working. But you could have just reduced that stuff. Like, if the trade is moving, if it works, you'll know it works. Like, it's moving in your direction smoothly, and you don't have to think about it. You don't have to ask yourself, should I close now? Like, it's not even in drawdown. Like, that's the thing. So like, please just try to do this stuff the right way. Like, I don't know what's the issue with most people. I think it's greed mostly, because greed is mostly like what's making you do all this stuff. Like, greed is what makes you hold the position longer, because you can't just accept that this position isn't going to generate you profits. So you refuse to quit, and you think, but what if it moves in my direction? Like, that's greed. If you're trading in a more humble way in order to, like, let's say you start with thinking, how can I pay my bills? How can I, like, not how can I buy a supercar, but just like more humble, then you just close that stuff. Or if you enter too early, that's also greed. Like, you get FOMO. Maybe the market is moving without me. Maybe I don't get an entry. Like, that's not fear of loss. That's fear of missing out on profits. Like, if you trade more based on fear of losing, you will actually win way more. Like, you shouldn't trade to make lots of money. You should trade to protect your capital. You should always think, how can I protect my account? Because it doesn't matter if you make profits, because sooner or later you're going to blow your account. And at that point, like, yes, a lot of traders make payouts, but thing is, most of them blow their account eventually. Why? Because they don't focus on capital protection. Like, you know that the market makers on purpose have bad periods of time to take people, like, to take people out. Like, they do this on purpose. Like, the market just isn't going to, like, you're going to enter a losing streak sooner or later, and they do this on purpose to wipe out a lot of people that may have been profitable for 3 months, 5 months, but then they blow their account on that month because the price, like, no matter what they're doing, it's not working, and they just can't refuse, like, they can't just accept a loss or break even and move on. And that's why a lot of people blow their accounts, and it's happening again and again and again. So, but that shouldn't be possible if you focus on protecting your capital. And in my case, instead of losing 2% today, I lost 0.4%. Let's say I make 2% tomorrow, then I'm already up 1.6% on the week, instead of like being in drawdown. Like, think about it this way. You have to be patient, guys. You have to be patient. So that's it for today. I really wish you good luck, and I'm keeping it real here. I'm explaining everything I'm doing, like how I'm exiting the trades, like how I protect my capital, and I have nothing to hide from you guys. Like, I'm honest about my trading, and I tell you how I'm doing it. Like, I'm not making 10% this week. I'm just surviving, making slow and steady progress that will compound over time. That's simply it. Let's go, guys. Let's go.